Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to everyone here at the temple, those of you watching via Zoom, and a special welcome to those of you joining us for the first time. We will begin our service with the ringing of the kansho, and then if you would follow along chanting, it's Jusege. You could follow along on the screen, or there's a purple service book in front of you, page 93.
시그 発電主門放送上満足いよろじぽ1月主十期天候音符源一種解放像公正読法上大集中説法知識供養一切部具足習得本観念出場満得意三害法如仏無下知九脱未不詳感覚営利投資最小損志願や国家大戦王感動国書天に東内神妙系ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがにしくどく妙道性一切道本菩提一心往生安楽ナマンダツナマンダツナマンダツナマンダツナマンダツナマンダツナマンダツナマンダツ。
Now, I'd like to have the children come up and do oshoko, or offer incense, and then go into the social hall for your Dharma Kids program. All right, now we will have the reading of Three Treasures, followed by Sankyemon.
Please join me in reading the Three Treasures. Hard it is to receive a human form. Now we have received it. Difficult is it to hear the Buddha Dharma. Now we hear it. If we do not receive awakening in this life, in what life shall we do so? Let us reverently take refuge together in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. Together with all beings, may we attain the great way of enlightenment, awakening to the supreme intent of the Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. Together with all beings, may we enter the storehouse of Dharma, acquiring wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. Together with all beings, may we become united as the great assembly, being free of all bondage. How is it to encounter the supreme, profound, and wondrous Dharma, even in 100,000 million kalpas? Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us truly understand the true intent of the Tathagata. Namo Amida Butsu, Nammanda. Sankyemon, Ninjin ukegata shi, ima sudeni uku. 仏法を聞きがたし、今すでに聞く。この身根性に向かってどせずんば、さらにいずれの章に向かってかこの身をどせん。大衆もろともに四神に三方に帰依し立て祀るべし。自ら仏に帰依し立て祀る。まさに願わくは主情とともに、大道を体現して無常意を起こさん。自ら法に帰依し立て祀る。まさに願わくは主情とともに、深く共存に入りて知恵海のごとくならん。自ら僧に帰依し立て祀る。まさに願わくば主情とともに、大衆を通りして一切無下ならん。無常人人未明の本は百千万号にも愛用ことかだし、我今検問し受持することを得たり、願わくは如来の真実義を下し立て祀らん。何万だ何万だ何万だ何万。
Deliver his Dharma message.
Would you please join me in Gassho? This is a saying of Shinran Shonin. The great sage Shakyamuni Buddha teaches that Amida Buddha's land is easy to reach and calls the sentient beings who doubt the apparent path a person lacking eyes or lacking ears. Namo Amida Butsu, Nammanda Butsu, Nammanda. Good morning, everyone. Happy Boys' Day. Thank you very much for attending our Dharma service today. I want to welcome all of you, and especially welcome to those who are attending our service for the first time. I obtained my driver's license in Japan for the first time when I was 18, right after graduating from high school. Here in America, it is very cheap to obtain a license. In Japan, I had to go to school for about a month to obtain the license and spend over $3,000 for the school. It was very, very expensive. And when we moved here to California from Arizona, the first thing my wife and I did was change our driver's license from Arizona to California to obtain proof of residency to apply to schools for our daughters. We had to take a written test. In the case of California, I understand I have to renew my license every 4 years. And when I moved to Arizona from Hawaii, we went through the same thing, changing our driver's license from Hawaii to Arizona. And we didn't need to take a written test. In the case of Arizona, they gave me license until 2035. It will be the year when I would be 65. But they gave a license to my wife until 2015 because she was not an American student. So I was very surprised about the difference. If you are American citizen, you are granted a driver's license for 20 years, longer than a non-citizen. Anyway, my first assignment as an overseas minister was Honolulu, Hawaii. When I first moved to Hawaii from Japan in 1995, I obtained my driver's license and purchased my car, Jetta, a Volkswagen. The color was silver. I liked it, but I had many problems with my car. At that time, I was still single, so whenever I had time, I went to beach to surf. When I went to beach, I locked my key, leaving it in the trunk. It had a couple times. I had an accident twice. Someone hit my car, so I repaired my car. A couple of months later, someone hit my car in the same place. When I went to the repair shop again, the manager said to me, "You had better get a new car because your car doesn't have any good luck." However, I thought to myself, even if I change my car, I may have an accident again. Many people hang good luck charms or omamori in their cars to prevent traffic accidents. However, we are always in a situation and condition to involve ourselves in car accidents whenever we drive our car. And this is the story when I was serving at Kapa Honganji Buddhist Temple, the island of Kauai. One day, a lady visited temple, and she asked me to conduct a service. I usually conduct a service with a prior appointment, but because I had time, I decided to conduct a service for her. I asked her whose service she wanted to have and asked her to show me her family record book. Then she replied to me. She wanted to have a service for herself and not for her ancestors. Although most people have memorial services for their loved ones, this lady was a little different from others. I thought she must come to hear the teaching of the Buddha. I felt she was very wonderful. However, it was my misunderstanding. I was going to begin the service, so I was already in the altar. Then she suddenly came up to me and showed me a ticket to Las Vegas. So she told me that she was planning to go to Las Vegas the next day. So she asked me to pray for her good luck. Although I never had any experience playing for good luck, I had a service with her to have an opportunity to share the teaching. Even though I pray for her to win at Las Vegas, it doesn't have any effects at all. It depends on her luck. I can't bring her any good luck by conducting a service. I don't know why, but the Hawaii people like to go to Las Vegas. Maybe you too. Elder members were traveling almost once a month or every other month from Hawaii to Las Vegas. One of Fujinkai ladies told me her husband couldn't walk without a cane or a walker in Hawaii. But as soon as he reached Las Vegas, he didn't need to use them to walk. Some of members told me they put ticket to Las Vegas on their family altar for good luck. I heard many stories like this from Hawaii members. The good thing was they donated to the temple when they won in Las Vegas. So please go to Las Vegas. There are many religions in this world. Some of them say they'll give you various benefits, such as accumulating more money, curing illness, bringing good fortune, and so forth. Also, many people tend to misunderstand that the true benefits in their lives are such as money, luxury house, nice car, good health, etc. What do you think? What is the true and real benefit for you? Our founder Shinran Shoni said, only the Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu, is true, real, and sincere. In our daily lives, we attach so many external things to live comfortable and in luxury. However, they don't help at all concerning our life after death. We can't take anything when we are going to die. Even our lovely children, wife, husband, cannot help at all. So Shinran Shoni always encourage us to listen to the teaching in our daily lives to solve the great matter of the afterlife. External things will disappear at any times because we are living in a world of impermanence. I began my message with a saying of Shinran Shonin, and Shinran Shoni said, the great sage Shakyamuni Buddha teaches that Amida Buddha's land is easy to reach and calls the sentient beings who doubt the Pyaran path a person lacking eyes or lacking ears. So Shinran Shoni teaches us that a person who believes in such good luck or superstitions and depends on external things is a person who doesn't have real eyes to see and ears to listen to the teaching of the Buddha. And Shinran Shoni said, those who have a lack of interest in mind, so they don't hear the teaching. We are living in a world of suffering. I have to suffer because of my self-centered nature, my attachments, my ego. I want to have more money. I want to buy a nice car. When we travel to Las Vegas, everyone gambles, hoping to win. If we win the game, we are very lucky. Then additional desire comes up to us, I'll win once again. On the other hand, if we lose our game, we lose our money, we'll try to win back our lost money. So we try again. If we win the game, we can get our lost money. But if we lose the game, we lose our money again. Thus, we are living in a world of suffering, greedy world. Our every action leads us to suffer. And Shakyamuni Buddha taught us the true cause of suffering is not those things existing outside of us. The cause of suffering is within us. If we lose at Las Vegas, sometimes we blame the machine, but the cause of our suffering is not the machine, it is our ego. We want to win the game and earn more money. So Shinran Shonin called the cause of suffering as blind passions. The reason why it is called blind is that we often fail to see them in ourselves, although we may often see them in others. Thus, we are blind to our own cause of suffering. And Shinran Shonin regarded our living world as like a burning house with a fire full of blind passions. Since the moment we are born and until the day we die, we can't escape from this world of suffering. We always keep holding to our blind passions and desires to survive. Although we try to control our feelings, our desires, ego, attachment keep obstructing us because we are always desiring to get something. This is why Shinran Shonin taught us all matters without exception are empty and temporary and totally without truth and sincerity. Only the Nembutsu is true and real. When I was in Arizona, there are several casino places. And when I was working at Arizona Buddhist Temple, I was sometimes invited to the casino for the Otoki luncheon after memorial services. And the families, they asked me if they could recite the Nembutsu when they play games. I told them that yes, that was okay, but it would not have any effect on you to win the game. It just depends on your luck. But it would be a precious opportunity for you to reflect upon your egocentric nature and appreciate Amida Buddha's great compassionate mind. By reflecting upon ourselves, by listening to the teaching at each moment, our blind passions, our true nature, our foolishness will be revealed by the light of wisdom of the Buddha. And we recite the Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu, with deep gratitude and appreciation for always sustained and embraced by the Buddha's great compassionate mind. Probably many of you know Unno Sensei. He once encouraged me to plan a Buddhist seminar in Las Vegas. Perhaps Las Vegas is one of the good places to practice the Buddha Dharma, to realize our true nature. So let us aware of what is true and real benefits taught by Shinran Shonin and listen to the voiceless voice and formless form of Amida Buddha in our daily lives. Thank you very much for listening. Would you please join me in Gassho? Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda Butsu, Namanda Butsu.
Thank you very much, Sensei, for your Dharma message this morning. Now, if you would follow along with us for the reading of Ryogemon.
Please join me in reading the Ryogemon by Master Renyo. We rely upon Amida Buddha with our whole heart for the enlightenment in the life to come, abstaining from all sundry practice and the teachings, and giving up the trust in our imperfect view. There is no doubt the assurance of enlightenment comes at the very moment we enter us, and we recite the names Namo Amida Butsu in joy and gratitude for the Buddha's compassion. We also acknowledge gratefully the benign benevolence of our founder and succeeding master, who have led us to live in this profound teaching, and we do now endeavor to follow throughout our lives the way laid down for us. 両下出言、もろもろの同業脱出自力の心を振り捨てて、一心に阿弥陀如来、我らが今度の一大事の御所、御助け総来と頼み申して候。頼む一年の時、往生一条御助け次条と存じ、この上の称名は言法者と存じ、喜び申し候。この恩断り弔問申し訳候こと、ご解散承認ご出世のご恩、次第僧正の前儀式の朝からざるご関係のご恩と、ありがたく存じ候。この上は定めおかせられる恩をきて、一号限り守り申すべく候。何万だ、何万だ、何万だ。
Okay, so now it's time for announcements. I have a lot, so just settle in, get comfortable. First, on Saturday, May the 18th at 10 o'clock, we will be having a seminar entitled Hearing and Appreciating the Buddha's Wish. Our guest speaker is Reverend Nobuo Miyagi. He is a Minister Emeritus of the Buddhist Churches of America, and donations are greatly appreciated for that. The following day, on May the 19th at 10 o'clock, we are having our Gotan-Ez service, which is Shinran Shonin's birthday. And again, Reverend Miyagi will be our guest speaker. And on the same day, we are having Hatsumairi, and this is first service for infants. And if you do have a child or a grandchild that you would like to have them participate, please contact the temple for that. May the 26th at 10 o'clock, we have our Memorial Day Dharma service. And immediately following, we are having a service at the Nokotsudo, and that's the columbarium, which is located right behind the main altar. We have several study sessions. The first one is on Saturday from 11 to 12 via Zoom. And the next session is on May the 11th, and this is led by Reverend Takata. And for those of you who can't make Saturday, he also has a Wednesday evening session from 7 to 8, also via Zoom. And the next one is on May the 8th. Now, Reverend Umezu, who's conducting the kids program right now, she has, it's called Buddhism Beyond Mindfulness, and she also has a chanting service. The next one is on May the 11th. Now that one is going to be just the discussion via Zoom only. The next children's or the Dharma Kids program will be June the 9th, and that'll be the first, is that the first Sunday? Anyway, June the 9th. Every third Friday of the month, we have bingo at the temple. Starts at 7 o'clock. Everyone is welcome. Cash prize, and we have snacks, plenty of free parking. And I always say the more the people, the bigger the prize, so come and join us. We have these beautiful temple t-shirts, and here's an example right here. The design was, it was done by some of our youth members. And we have various sizes. They're $20 each. We have a crew neck design, also a V-neck design. So if anyone is interested, if you'd like to purchase one today, please see me. Otherwise, you could come to the temple anytime. Now on June the 15th, we have our annual yard sale. And that's going to be held right at outside in our parking lot from 9 to 1 o'clock. You're more than welcome to come and shop, but if you would like to help also during the yard sale, we will welcome that. And I can't believe it, but our Obon, our summer festival, is just around the corner. So starting June the 25th, we will be having dance practice every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. in our parking lot. Last but not least, in 2026, we will be celebrating our 100th anniversary. And we've got lots of planning already underway for the big celebration. We've got a lot of different projects and improvements that we would like to do prior to 2026. And one of them, which is already underway, is the replacement of our existing columbarium. We have a custom-made one being made in Japan right now, scheduled to be delivered in September. This is an example of one of the niches, and that hopefully, like I said, will be delivered in September. Now, a lot of these projects and improvements, you know, it does cost a pretty penny to have these done. So we have our Centennial fundraising. And I know many of you have already donated, but we do appreciate any donation towards that. So with that concludes our service for today. Again, thank you all for attending. And Sensei?
Please join me, Gasho. Naman doves, naman doves, naman doves, naman doves. Please offer the incense, and we have a Dharma reflection session at the meeting room after this. Thank you.